Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for clicking on my channel and welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your July forecast, Tarot Companion. The astrology half you'll find in the link below this video in the description. Cards are pre-shuffled. Let's begin. The head of your reading and that oversees all of this energy affected by the Fortune's Wheel, Major Arcana, and number 10 on the Arcana. 6 of Fire, the Magician, 4 of Earth, 6 of Air. That 4 of Earth, I think, showed up for just about every sign for July. 2 of Water, Temptation, and King of Fire right at the heart of your reading. Well, 6 of Water, the Hierophant, 9 of Earth, Ace of Earth, and the Fool. So let's have a look here. Well, before you take that leap of faith, you're going to be going through a period of nostalgia. Fortune's Wheel, the turn of the universe, shifting changes, your path, your completion. There's a victory here. And it may have something to do with something you kept hidden, kept to yourself, Sag. You kept quiet about it. Now we have the 6 in the 2 corners up here. These are calmer waters. It's almost like you're unfazed by the admiration or demand for your time. Magician, of course, is about manifestation, but this can also be about nothing up my sleeve. Magicians don't always show their hand, and it looks that way with you with the 4 of Earth, holding back something for that victory. It almost reminds me of the sign itself of Sagittarius, you know, where the bow is drawn and the deep breathing begins before the arrow is released. Now we have a soulmate showing up and a temptation and the King of Fire. My suspicion is here, this soulmate is either tempted or you are tempted. But this soulmate, whether it's a partner or a friend, family, extended family, there's some type of temptation to keep something hidden from them, perhaps. I'm not getting the feeling of codependency as a negative thing. Perhaps the attitude is, I don't need help, I can do it myself. But this person is loyal, faithful, willing to pick up the slack where it's needed. Now, what's this going on about nostalgia? There's some peaceful waters here. Again, I get that feeling of the Sagittarius energy, that bow drawn and the deep breathing just before you release the arrow to make that leap of faith. This soulmate, whoever this is, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We also see Virgo and Leo here. In energies, not necessarily people, but that could be the case as well. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is connected with the right brain, connected with Source, and feeds the emperors and empresses, the kings and the queens. So this is a feeding of something that is almost supernatural when it comes to kindred spirits. Keeping something to yourself in July. This is something you are doing independently of anyone else or anyone else's decision. The decision was yours. But this is confidence as well. This is one away from the 10, which is completion. Are you taking a chance in July on that spin of the wheel? On this new beginning, the Ace of Earth. And this is not just for the benefit of yourself. This is the benefit for you and others. When you take this leap of faith, let's clarify it. I've got the deck upside down. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, there is a flow of luck pouring on you in July, which is kind of perplexing to me, Sagittarius, since I know that these summer months, humanity is entering the peak of the big ugly with the changes in our society, in our economics, in our... What did I do here? Justice, balance, victory. This is admiration. And this is where everything is balanced. This is not false admiration. This is not flattery. This is appreciation for the balance you bring. And there you are, strong, strong manifestation energies. This is the Sagittarius main arcana card. Temperance, perseverance, patience, divine intervention. The impossible being made impossible. Perhaps if this is not you hiding something until completion, this is that divine intervention, that unseeing force that is helping you to manifest. And if some of you Sagittariuses are having some problems with a partner, this partner is willing to work with you, to work things out. Yeah, whatever this was that you had to keep to yourself, you were independent. This is something only you could do. Partners aside, this is your path. Now the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So whatever you're holding back, perhaps you're saving for that switch in our paradigm, which is taking place. Seems like 2023 is that the pole shift of humanity. 10, again, 10 of Pentacles, bringing to completion, having it all. Security, peace, peace of mind. Like the whole world is going to hell in a handbasket, but there's this a divine knowing. There's that peace, that victory, that settling feeling of, again, this is kind of funny because your astrology says something, you know, gives the warnings of what to look out for in July. And there were a few for you. But this is how you're handling it. Lots of communication between you and a soulmate. You guys waiting for somebody to return? Well, they've got a lot to say and a lot to discuss with you. So whatever you're hiding up here to bring to completion, you will be open with this soulmate. What's the temptation? Disappointment. Don't give up hope here, Sag. Don't give up hope. This sun, this brightness, this guiding light is right there. Now, I'm not getting a sense of, there's no 9 of Swords, there's no worry or nightmares, or there's just possibly this tempted to cut out before the completion when this flow comes in. Hang in there, Sag. Queen of Swords. Oh, I've always liked the combination of these two. She is witty, humorous, has a very sensitive BS button. She can call them out when she knows it's BS. Maybe the communication between you and a soulmate has everything to do with you noticing and seeing that this person has value. Ten of Swords, completion again. You're tying up a lot of loose ends in July. These are all your hurts, your tragedies, your crisis. So if you're being nostalgic, you're probably remembering all the gore of the past, all the disappointments. Maybe in this moment of nostalgia or this mood you get into in one of these days, this month, that disappointment, I could have done better, or I could have done something differently. But Sag, here is the beauty. This is completion. This now protects you. You've been through that. There will be no need to go through it again. There is a final cut of that energy. That's when the flow begins. That's when that energy that's just pouring over this reading comes in. Look at this on the highest level. On the highest level. You have divine intervention here. So, about this independence. Yeah, so there was something that you can't share. This is true love. But this, to me, is like a true love that respects each other's independence. Respects each other's gifts. Perhaps the disappointment is feeling like you're taken for granted, but you're not really. You're just having a moment here. A moment of remembering the negative instead of the completion of all that knowledge that is now wisdom. The Hanged Man. I thought he was upside down too, but he is upside down. This is awareness, awakening. This is seeing everything through the mirror, through the looking glass. Looking at the illusion, turning it upside down to see the reality. And the reality is we're entering a whole new world. That awareness of this whole new world that is up for grabs. And when that moment comes, Sag, you'll have a lot of opportunities to grab. Now, this can often mean choose your path wisely. But the fact that it is with the Fool card, who jumps in blind faith, you're going to be grabbing a lot of treasures before your feet hit the ground. Now, I do love readings specifically for love each month. These are your overall energies of what seems to be dominant for the month of July for you. The astrology, like I said, there's a link in the description below this video. I'm going to do a message of love here, or advice for Sagittarius for the month of July. But of course, there will be love reading for July, probably out by now. So let's find out. Also, too, when it comes to the astrology end of it, Sagittarius, this might interest you. I use AI. Now, I know a lot of people are afraid of AI, and rightfully so. But there's thousands of people out there who are working with AI, open AI, correcting it, reprogramming it, because the AI that was first given to us was all programmed with a lot of bias and a way to steer people. So, like, humans, we don't want none of that. So I started with the chat GPT and argued with it. I don't mind arguing with it. It is a way of maybe tripping it up to come correct on the data, instead of nonsense from these algorithms that have been controlling the internet up to now. Things are changing, and I suspect as time progresses, the astrology half of these companions are going to evolve into something marvelous. So do check it out. Let's get a message for Sagittarius, or advice regarding love. That looks like enough. Free yourself. Time to take back control of your life. What does that mean for you, Sag, in relation to these energies? Unrequited love. You need to free yourself from, yeah. That's clarifying this. Now look at the two ends. We have the soulmate, good communication. We have nostalgia. So maybe there's a bit of a, beating up on self. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This is worth waiting for. I thought there was 4. Let's take the top one. Look, I know it says you deserve love, and it's kind of corny, but look, it's a Sagittarian image, and that energy came up a lot in this reading. Drawing your bow and beginning your deep breathing before releasing. Concentration. Focus, Sag, focus. The flow is trying to come in here, is going to come in here. How you handle it will be interesting. So I hope you have a lovely, insightful, majestic July. For those of you who subscribe, God bless you. For those of you who haven't, please do. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye-bye for now.